It's Monday. I don't know what my Twitch title says. And we're gonna make some art. Just show off with my infinite points here in chat. Oh, that's right. It says it's Saturday because I streamed on Saturday. So, hey, it's fine. Pride Po2 is the best. In fact, I'm gonna like I did with I'm just gonna drag him to my. I have the boba tea sheep guana saved. I'm just gonna save the Pride Po2 as well. Try to arrange my chair on my footstool. There we go. So, as you may recall, before whatever happened on Saturday, in our previous installment, we drew some things. Has Music Box on? Oh, I see what's happened. You should be able to hear Music Bot now, I hope. Waiting for chat to catch up and confirm. That was my audio settings. I apologize. I have to do a fiddly little thing to make sure that that you can hear Music Bot instead of just me. And I forgot to do it. So that's fixed. Anyway. It's alright, the previous two tracks weren't as good as this one. So, in our previous installment, we drew this shirtless dude with a sword. With a sword from a sword. Figment's Man said, not that just you isn't good. I mean, to be fair, I did let it sit for quite a while on silence thinking you could hear music, so it's always good to know. And then we've got a Noel, and someone has been shouting Zale at me for days now. So that's what we're gonna do. Someone has been. Hello, they might be scientists. I am looking up a hairstyle quickly. Here? Oh, I'm sorry that it was pausing for you guys. I'm not getting any alerts. So I don't know. I'm just looking at fancy braids on the internet is all that's happening. But in the end, I think I probably won't do a fancy braid. fat sheep graphs, I stopped paying attention. There might be scientists will also be drawing during a stream. They will be putting error bars on graphs of fat sheep. The answer of how chubby sheep can get is, we are probably underestimating it in our official calculations. Oh, music bot. Okay. I promise I'm gonna draw here in a second, really. It's just needed some reference. So, just pop back over into this new page. Now. Oops. Now. What I have open is a picture of a braided hair pulled back and a bunch of line decker paintings because it came up recently. Lion Decker, and I was like, you know, that's actually kind of how I picture Zale. It turns out, not quite, but it's got potential. It's tangentially related anyway. Learning a lot about sheep fat now. Auntie Shepherd says, by the time a sheep looks fat, it has crammed so much fat on internal. And They Might Be Scientists informs us that some of the data from the literature is like 40 to 45% fat in the empty body of maturity. Sheep science. Why are we stuck on cool? Just pick color Photoshop, move on. Okay. So, here's the thing. I have always pictured Zale as too good for the rest of us. It's just sort of how I feel about the character. Oh, empty body equals live weight minus whatever stomach and gut contents. Aha. So anyway, my point is that Zale is better than the rest of us, and we just have to accept that. And why have I done a side view? No particular reason, just because I did a full front view for the other two. Oh no, everyone in chat, I have realized I have to design robes for our religious order. I've realized that I need lawyer robes. Oh, okay. Help me out here. If I do the traveling robes, they're brand with embroidered dance. Oh, good, embroidered dancing rats. Just what I need. One assumes that religious lawyers have vestments. Don't worry, Arcraft. This is Shep's problem. Okay, well, first of all, we should pick the one with embroidered dancing rats, because no embroidered dancing rats is sad and boring, and who likes that? Always pick the version with dancing rats. I'm gonna fiddle here. Nope, not with that tool. Just sort of a little bit of adjusting. Yep, there we go. Side view of heads is hard. Nope. Nope. Well, I mean, yes, let's probably save it. That's probably a good idea. Nope. Nope, I do not have to draw the ox cart and Brindle and Prettyfoot with them. I super don't. Absolutely do not have to do that. It is absolutely not a requirement. Aha. That's more where ears go. But what if no? Okay. I need some robe ideas. But what if no? Gonna look up cleric robes and see what happens. Well, those are silly. Well, when you Google traveling robes, you get a bunch of bathrobes. And a Jedi. You get Jedi, which is not exactly what I was going for. Although, now that I think about it, Monks' robes. But monks kind of went for discomfort. And they just hiked that up when they needed to. Split skirts for riding. Give yourself a This is just me Googling now. This is a stream of me Googling images. Ah, Jesuits dress like Neo. Interesting. Well, apparently someone has ranked the 45 best clergy attire images. I don't know why that, but sure. Let's just... Oh, here's a whole Pinterest of clergy apparel. That's very specific. Oh, look at all his fancy purple buttons. Look. Oh, it's a very small image. But look at all his fancy purple buttons. So fancy and purple. I'm gonna make stuff up, is what has come from this Google adventure. First, I'm gonna for Zale being slight. Just continue to make the page hilariously large. There we go. Excuse me. Fancy purple buttons sound good. Just why is paper dolls? Auntie Shepherd, you need to explain your all caps paper dolls. Oh my god, Sarah. I don't understand. I don't know what's happened. We're gonna do a maybe a on the hip kind of. Kind of pose going on here. In this hand, there's paperwork. You know. As is practical. Okay, the follow-up in all caps is, could you draw us paper dolls? I mean, I suppose so. Did you want them? Is that a thing that people do? That's just fully out of scale. Just fix some of this going on here. In fairness, most of this does not matter because it's going to be covered by clothes. But hey, scale matters. I told you I think of Zale is better than the rest of us. I've got a hand on hip contrapposto one knee bent going on. Yeah, absolutely. Zale is better than we are and we have to accept it. I'm told that some people, who are no fun, frame the sheets without cutting out the paper doll bits. Weird. This is a pinky out hold, by the way, on this this paper. And it should have like one of those hilarious medieval seals on it that's like enormous in wax. Like fully too large. Like the king's seal. And this hand is just a poorly drawn hand, and I don't know how we're gonna. Maybe this is more of a hand in belt loop situation. How does one put one's hand on one's hips? It's really more of a. It's really more of a like an actual fist kind of thing, isn't it? Or nope, that looks weird. Hands, man, hands are. Hands are complicated. Better a poorly drawn hand than no hand, says Otenchi 3. Hello, Otenchi 3. Okay, you know what? This is we've gone far enough with this version. We've got an outline. Let's get on with some clothing, shall we? So, clothing ideas. Get you on top of there, just and then like stuff strung in the sash because traveling. Maybe, I don't know, you got a cart. Not that much stuff. Not that much stuff strung in the sash. Vestments. I'm really into this like sleeve button cap thing going on this like bishop guy's outfit. I'm stealing that. I like it. I don't know what I'm doing here, and it's not working. The kimono bathrobe front is not working for me. Gonna have to work that out. Okay. Yes, there might be scientist says chatelaines are fun, and that is what I was thinking of. I don't know. The collar. I don't know, we're looking a little bit Victorian. We're looking a little bit Victorian riding costume here. But, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, like it's a bit Victorian riding costume, but like at the same time I'm not sure that I mind. not sure that that's a problem for me. No, just why? But it's not super reading for me as like robes of a religious order, which I feel might be an issue. Don't know how big an issue I feel it is. I like the little cap sleeve doodads though, you know? Uh-oh. Apparently. Apparently Sergey, the cat, has ordered something for Auntie Shepherd. Which I admit seems unlikely. Although Tenshi 3 says she's one of his favorite humans, which is true. And a fair assessment. I'm just gonna draw a rat in this seal. With this rolled up scroll here. Oh, a dead millipede. He does care. That is terrible. That's just a bad hand. We're gonna erase. No, I was gonna say we're gonna pretend it never happened. We're gonna erase it. It's gone. It's gone forever. Tempted. To have. Paying for my poor life choices of 5 minutes ago. What to do about that hand? Go full model pose. Yeah, we'll go full model pose. No, it still looks weird. When I zoom out, it still looks weird. Tell you what. I'll tell you what we do. Just gonna... fully figure out what else this arm can be doing. That's what we're gonna do. Oh. That brush got really big. Thinking pose. Or are making or making a lawyer point. Maybe decorative thinking pose. Make it extra statuesque. Yep, I'm going for it. This is what it is now. Oops. Yep. Fully what we're doing. Facing that way. Hang on. Gotta do another sideways drawing my own hand thing here to work this out. Like that-ish. Oops. Okay, I don't know what has happened there, but we're gonna, there. Trying to fix it. gone quiet. I say, even though it's my job to talk. Yep, that's better. Works better. I'm feeling better about it. I'm gonna move it up just a little. No shirt tangent. Oof, re-injured rib. Auntie Shepherd, that sounds uncomfortable. Sounds unpleasant. Ooh, knitting ear flaps, says Figment's maid. Okay, I'm comfortable with this so far. I need to go over here and I just need to Google. I just need to Google something here. Oh my gosh. This is not exactly what I was looking for, but it also has not disappointed. I Googled medieval illumination dancing rats, and what I've been given is 14th century France, 14th century French illumination of rats in a boat. Rats in a boat. And I love them. They're not what I was looking for. They are still amazing. Look up dancing mice instead. Nope, still not. Still not really giving me the hilarious marginalia I was hoping for. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wing it. I just wanted some inspiration is all. It's fine. So let's see. First, rats are shaped kind of like this. That's because they can become long. Or round. So, a dancing rat. Let's see, like a shoulders and little feet here. Ears. Happy, I think, because because that just seems fair. Whiskers. And dancing. There. Is that better? Hang on, it's not. It's not. It should be that. Here, look at this horrifying blank eye for a minute. Said thank you too soon. And then tails go in the air for dancing rats, I think, because that's not how rat tails work, but who cares? Just generally. Think of it as a statue carved in marble. Okay. What other rat dances are there? Maybe facing this way. But your little paws are together in the center. And then you are up on your little tippy toes. Well, this is over here. Yeah, that's good. I like it. It's a good silhouette. Yeah, that's it. There you go. They might be scientists. It's just comics from the 90s. You know, when everyone had blank eyes at X-Men for some reason. Little hands, little rat hands. You were like, let's draw Zale. Little did you know that we were going to spend the next hour drawing dancing rats. Little did you know. Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, one of the things that originally sort of made me feel like I did not want to draw comics as a young person was sort of the personalitylessness of characters in comics in the 90s. No, that looks like he's shouting. They might be scientists. As Storm's look with the ripped-vested mohawk, though, was very influential to small me in a wow, I am really gay way. Yes, well. Yeah, the 80s had more the 80s went for like really interesting costumes. There were some choices in the 80s. Okay, other dancing. What other? If you were a rat. Ooh, I know. I know. We need... a rat waltz. Hang on, I gotta work on some posing here. Look at that. You are stepping back. And this leg is stepping forward. Yes. There we go. Auntie Shepherd, you feel old. I mean, sorry. I'm not young. But I don't remember the 70s. What can I say? But more importantly, waltzing rats. Waltzing rats. Where do their faces go? Oh, this is a problem. I'll be honest, they kind of look like they're fighting. Yeah, well, there's the problem. The problem with rat arms. I am attempting to have them do the tango. Yes. But I'm not fully convinced. Not fully convinced that it's gonna read. Just nope, it's just not meant to be. It's inappropriate in one way or another. Okay, what about some gymnastics? Yay, they are cute. I'm having fun with them. I feel like this is the new stream. Just gonna draw dancing rats. There was a theme before. It's been usurped. It's been usurped by dancing rats. Oh yeah, that's right. Breakdancing. Breakdancing rats. There we go. Okay. I've been making their little arms shorter and more. Oops. We gotta fix you a little bit there because we've been making the proportions a little bit more rat-like as we go. All right. Rat cartwheel maybe? Hang on. Just move you over. Ears. It's a little bit big. I'll just scale you down a little bit. There we go. With bells sticking out. Oh, Morris dancing. Oh man, that's not a thing we have in Merca. Let's see. I shall Google Morris dancing just for a visual. Oh, yep. Yep, that's charming and adorable. Okay, let's try it. Let's try ourselves a little bit of just a little. But I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing in England. Like it's a real thing. Morris dancing. You see. Hang on. I'm going to attempt to give you a visual here. Oops, that's still not the right. What key do I keep hitting that accidentally does that? What? Because I keep hitting. It's not. Is it that? It is that. It's K. What? Why? Well, I'm gonna fix those settings later. I keep hitting a weird, unuseful tool when I try and select the lasso tool. And it makes me sad. Anyway. Oh, hang on. I gotta fix this. I'm gonna put... There we go. And then, for the sake of, I'll put a bow. This needs to be bigger. And then there's like a sash. Just... Hang on, I need a better... Or like cross suspenders. I don't know, it's very confusing. Anyway, this is a rat Morris dancing. Ah, yes. You are correct. Control S. Control S is an important thing to hit. So we have a Morris. There's your Morris dancing rat. All dressed up with a stick. I don't know. But, I kind of love the Morris dancing rat, actually. What are... let's see. Just gonna Google folk dance and see what happens. The world is full of folk dances. Ooh, hot springs. Yeah, that sounds nice. Just... I'm here like, I don't know, Zale is a little bit... Oops, I've put all that on one layer for some reason. That's silly. That was silly of me. They need their own layer. Where are we? Put that there. No. Photoshop. Thank you. Right. Just need to move Zale over to give me room for more dancing rats. Just shove Zale to the side a little bit there. It's I just need more rat space. Cause there's like the this pose. Hang on. The sort of arms spread kind of thing going on. It's not as dynamic. How about How about some leaping? How does a leaping rat point its toes? How do rat ballet? Kind of like that? Kind of like that. Yes. Oops. I mean, a submerged hot spring is great if you've got the right equipment. And then let's see, are we spread arms, or are we arms on our little rat hips? Arms on our little rat hips, I think. Well, you know, hips such as they are. Friday Night Fever rat. Oh no. I'll try and make. This isn't quite working. Hang on. There we go. I just had to. Just had to work out that pose there. There we go. Actually, these whiskers going back. There we go. Wasn't that the subplot of Muppet Treasure Island? I don't. Was Friday Night Fever rat the subplot of Muppet Treasure Island? Hello, Honeycomb. We were drawing Zale, but now we're just drawing dancing rats. Possibly forever. Or certainly until I stop being fully amused by it. We have a lot of them. And just dancing rats forever. Or also, that sort of, hang on. That sort of, rats aren't good at this pose, it turns out. Sort of stepping in front pose. No, doesn't really work. Doesn't really work for a rat. Oh, I know what would though. We could pirouette. We could do a proper little pirouette. Tip it this way though. There we go. It's no worries. It's no worries, aircraft. Went this way? This way. Yes. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. What has... Stop it. I say stop it to Photoshop a lot. I'm not sure that it helps. There we go. That. Oops. The tail's not doing it for me. Tail needs to be more decorative. More decorative, less realism. Well, I say realism. Less follow through on the motion. More graphic decoration and shape. Okay, let's... Yep, that. Just looking at some. Rats might be able to do the sort of... You know, where you, Sure. Needs work, but... Needs work, but I accept it. But I accept it as a possibility. Okay. I feel like possibly this is enough. Possibly this is enough. Possibly we have drawn enough dancing rats to be sufficient for our purpose. It's possible that this is possible that this is enough. Okay, one more. One more. Because this shape is a good one. And one that I had not yet done. There we go. See, yeah, that's a good one. Some. Ah, yes. A little bit longer neck. Nope, I did it again. I always want the lasso tool Photoshop. Always. Alright, that is a good one. That is. Oh no. That's a lot of dancing rats for no real reason. Let's tell you what, let's make ourselves a new layer. And fix that eye for poor Shep. Give our bit of decorative collar there. Braid. And I don't know how long the braid is. It's clearly down to here now. It's quite the braid. Possibly too much braid. Oh well. There. Face. Turn off. Oops. Can we though? Turn off some of these spare layers. So that's there's a bunch of dancing rats. Where shall we put that? Like so. Okay. It says, wait, what layer is what? That's that layer. Good. It says the hem. I'm just gonna go full. I'm gonna go full Japanese. Oh, what's it? It's a Netsuki and like a. Wait. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's a genius way to carry something in a sash. So I'm doing that. Excuse me. But a Netsuki is this bit. It's the bit that holds it into the sash. But then there's another word for the actual container, and I want to say oibon, but I think that's wrong. So I'm not committing to it. A large bonfire on their pirate rats. Pigments made us decide there's a bonfire in their pirate rats. I like it. I like it. Ah, Sagemoto. Sagemoto. Thank you. Yeah. My Japanese pronunciation is probably terrible. I know some of the basics of how it's meant in row. I think maybe, I don't know. Anyway, those are all potential words that mean those things. And I don't know. In row? What are we? Yes, that is it. An in row. An in row is a genius carrying device. And that is what I am thinking of. Here, on the sash. Because pens, frankly. Because writing utensils are important. For lawyers, contracts and all, you know. Okay, let's see. Let's put you, and you, maybe, on the sash. Just some, put you, no. Why do you like this Photoshop? Why can't I find the tool setting to make you not like this? Dancing rats. Are we gonna go around the hem down here as well? Because it turns out we've got plenty. We have plenty of dancing rats. Grab you. Move you over here. And then you can flip. Yeah, just all the dancing rats. I swear to God, Photoshop. I swear to God. Oh, really? Could not nudge the selection because of a program error. Neat. You know why it is? Because you keep deselecting my stuff. Photoshop. It's fine. Some dancing rats. Saving has now happened. I don't actually know if it had happened that recently, but it has now. So dancing rat hem. Maybe more involved than was initially described. Feel like I'm okay with that. I feel like I just gonna let that happen. Seems fair. Seems like the correct amount of dancing rats to me. So here is what I think will happen. It's gonna take some juggling. I need to get this on top there. Okay. So oh, Photoshop. Maybe it's like a, because I've selected those layers. I want to move them. Like that's just a fact. We're gonna put that in the middle. And then, oops, see what's happened there. And then we're gonna just make it a little taller. And then there's gonna be just gonna have to do some arranging here. Hang on. You can go over here. Over here. Yep. And then there. And then maybe more stancers in this corner. And you're in that corner. And you can be up here. And you go next to this one, because the good overlap. And last but not least, you go there, you get to be bigger. And we're gonna frame this in dancing rats. Is what is going to happen. Going to make you guys just slightly smaller. And then I'm going to arbitrarily draw lines. Nope, higher. Up there. Yep. There. Arbitrarily created some sort of... Now here's the problem with this layout, is that this and this is useless white space and something should really be done with it. But this is what's happened. More rats. I know what Auntie Shepherd would say. I know what Auntie Shepherd would want. But But will they get it? Is the question. Oh, columns of tiny dancing quail. No, that's not what I was thinking, but we could totally do that. No, I was thinking of an ox. An ox and a knoll is what I was assuming. Would be truly desired. But scale-wise, I feel like that might, because it'd be. Oh, let's see. If you stand next to it, it's like up here. Ish. For scale, I believe. So, oops. Oh, I'm gonna find that Photoshop setting eventually. So at that point we're here. Then everything else. Well, I say everything else. Zale. Zale will have to be like here. Where's that's the way, and then you've got kind of this situation going on. I actually think longer legs. More like here. Well, that's a weird bend that I have accidentally given that leg. So, you know, there's that, which I guess we're doing now. Oh, you know what? Let's just straight cheat. Let's be straight. Let's be cheaters. Just oops. just have to fudge a bit with the scale here. That seems fine. I accept this inevitable conclusion. Occidental seem large to y'all. Because I feel like they're a little bit big next to Zale, which is a fixable problem. I don't remember Zale being particularly tall, but even if Zale is not particularly tall and Noel is only supposed to be about 3 feet tall. So you know what we've done? We've made it so we need more dancing rats. How great is that? Because now we've got to politely frame this thing. Turns out. Well, maybe this is sufficient dancing rats. Let's. Maybe it's sufficient. We could have one more on each row. Oh, music bot. Why you gotta be like that? So yes, it turns out we need a dancing rat here and a dancing rat here. Ooh, or actually, let's see if we can't come up with a really good a good pose that sort of that fills this space. Maybe yeah. The low dancing pose to go with the high up one. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was having such a nice day with hot springs and stuff earlier. I can't imagine what's happened. So more dancing rats. His little face is a little long. Let's... There we go. Okay, and one more. Oh, good. A good folk dance pose. Good folk dance pose. A good folk dance pose idea. Lots of good couples folk dance poses. And skirt floofing. Okay. Here's one. Yes. Uh-oh. What do we have? It is not loading. I will never know. Oh wait, there it goes. Ah yes, the foot grabbing. The foot grabbing, I think, probably wouldn't. Rat anatomy only has some limitations. How would we? Okay. It's this foot down. And then this foot behind. Yeah. Well, it's the upright leg crossing with rat bodies is they're not built for that. They don't bend that way. It turns out. Oh yes, foot slapping. They don't So I have to go back here like that. And then yeah, it does not read. In the world of rat anatomy. Oh, but that gives me an idea, which is that that what you do have to play with is a tail. And that you should definitely hold it and like twirl it. Like that's just... I can't believe we haven't thought of that yet. So, not a fully lost cause. Instead of foot slapping, we'll have tail twirling. Yeah, it's like nostalgia now. It's like, oh, remember that summer that I tried to kill you? Those were good times. So that's worked out. Let's go back to our oxen here. No, that's more like there. There-ish? Oxtail? I mean, the feet have to be pretty, because, I mean, look, it's in the name. Yeah, that's a little bit the wrong angle. But you know, I wanted to have a little bit of character and movement in the pose. Tidy up there a little bit. Even on the right ears. How did I do the aha? I have already drawn an ear. Just have to remember how and where it goes. Kind of there-ish. Yes, you're both lines. Nope, just like that. Alright. I'm gonna, for the sake of having a tidier sketch to put up because we're about to. Oops, that's the. Wrong layer order. Excuse me. Nope, I've lost the cow. There you are. Why did you not come down here with me before? Oh, just gonna, for the sake of a tidier sketch to show, just do some white. Just kind of give ourselves a cleaner thing to put up. Without erasing sketch stuff, because I don't want to lose it in case I need it later. So this is what we have made, friends. Why is the cow black? Well, all the other lines are red. Well, mostly it was an accident. However, I am gonna fix it. Just so it doesn't stand out as particularly odd. Is it? Actually, that might make it clear. We'll just leave it black. It's fine. It's fine. So, lots of dancing rats. Zale, an ox, and a knoll. Yeah, the contrast actually works. It actually helps clarify the sketch. We will leave it. And it's just after 7. So close this other. Oh, don't save. Whatever I did, don't save it. So this. I'll just there we go. We'll just leave us with this marvelous thing that we have done. Let me try and get it all on screen at once here. There we go. Yes. This marvelous thing that we have this thing we have made. With all of the dancing rats. Well, I've had fun. I've had fun. I hope you've had fun. Apparently, I'm willing to draw dancing rats basically forever. And here's where we are gonna wrap up. I will see you again on Friday. Oh, yep, Rcraft has some business. And we will talk about that briefly. As we have discussed in the past, in order to allow the POTU to become an unlockable emote for people using channel points, I need enough subscription points to unlock a new tier 1 emote. I have 8, I need 15. It all has to be in 1 month because everything will reset in the next month and everyone would have to subscribe again. This is money that you are basically paying to Twitch for an emote. So don't feel obligated, but if you would like to have the POTU, an unlockable emote for channel points, which I will set at a very low total so that everyone can definitely unlock them every time, then we'll need to do that basically today. Today or tomorrow, we'll need to make up those next 6 points before it resets on July 1st, which is Wednesday. So that's a thing to consider and work out if that's something that you would like to make a goal. I don't want to. I believe it does. Well, I don't think the emote set. I don't think that the unlocked emote set reset. I don't. So if we unlock it, oh, they might. It's possible that they disappear in Arcraft. You have a point. They might disappear in like rolling. A rolling tide as the subs run out. If people don't resub, that actually makes more sense. So maybe not by Wednesday. Maybe that's fine. But it all has to be at the same time. So you have to figure it out. And get to 15 points before they run out. Or someone will have to resubscribe. So that's a goal to consider if it's a thing that you would like. I will look and check and see. Yes, if you want to unlock more emotes, I will check my affiliate thing here just to confirm. Okay, now we have 9 points. So what we need is we have 9 points. We have 15. We need 15 subscriber points. So I would need 6 more to get the POTU into tier 1. And then I think we'd need a bunch more points yet to get, if I did a quail, to get the quail into tier 1. The other thing that I can do is rotate emotes around. So I can have the sheep guana unlockable for a while and then move it to a different tier and then put the POTU in the first. I can make 3. I can make the quail, I can make the other emotes and then juggle them around. But in order to make them all unlockable at the same time, I need more tier 1 emotes, which means subscriptions. So that is the story with that. I believe that I don't. It's not a thing I can do. So it's up to you as a team to figure this out. Oops, there we go. So that's the deal with the emotes. Right now we're getting quite close. Like I said, we're at 9. We need 15 to unlock a second tier 1. So now would be the time to get her done, as they say. And then you could have that. They might be scientists. There is a setting to make your subscription not auto-renew. If you did not set that, I believe it does auto-renew. Unless you used a Prime subscription. If you used an Amazon Prime subscription, you have to renew that every time. Because Amazon does not want to give anyone money if they can help it, and they would rather you forget. But if it's your money, it auto-renews. Funny how that works, isn't it? So yes, it should auto-renew unless you tell it not to. So if you only want to subscribe for the 1 month, for the one time to get the emote unlocked, and then you want to stop subscribing, which is fine, and I will not be hurt or offended or even a little sad. I'll be okay with it. But you will have to set a thing that has it not auto-renew. Or you'll be that person who realizes 30 days later that you've accidentally given me another $6. I don't, however that works. Yes, each tier is worth more points. Our craft, however, is the one who has researched this and understands. So the answer is yes, but I don't know how much. We'll work it out. Yes, feel free to discuss amongst yourselves, figure this out, work it out. This is your warning that that as they start to run out, the points will go away. So that you'll need to do it all at one time in a fairly short amount of time if you want to unlock the emotes for tier 1. If you do, I will immediately move them, you will immediately have them, and we will all celebrate. Yay! And if we can unlock the next one, which is a bunch more points, and that's up to you, but then there'll be 3, and then there'll be the sheep guana, a potu, and then we will make the quail at last. So now, business concluded. It's yes, also, I suppose it goes without saying, but obviously do not put money into this adventure of getting emotes unlocked if you cannot afford to. It is let's call it a luxury item. The Potu emote availability. So it's obviously a completely voluntary thing that you are doing because you would like to have an emote you can use in chat. And if you can't afford it, then don't. Our two foreign chat friends are planning how to find the best currency exchange, which is also fair. Well, they figure out the best rate at which they can subscribe, because we've learned it's definitely not Australia. And I think that does it for business things. There's a Patreon. It'll still be there. It'll still be there after you unlock the emotes, so don't worry about it. In the meantime, hope you all have a good week. I'll see you on Friday for Friday Tea Time, where I will make something. Don't know what yet. Maybe it'll be pottery. It should be pottery, but it sort of depends on how much excitement happens during my week, because the next pottery project requires some prep work. Ah, yes, but in conclusion, Australia is a real place that really exists, and you can go there. I will see you on Friday and on Twitter. Until then, have a good night. Stay safe, be kind, do all of the good things. And enjoy dancing rats. Bye.